Good day, this is Kristiana Saep from BSIT Civil 3 from Bacolod City College. And I am here to discuss about my mini-thesis proposal, which is the waste segregation facility. I came up with this mini-thesis proposal project because I have noticed that some of the residents in our barangay poblacion do not practice the proper way segregation of their waste. This study is to provide a facility that focuses on segregating of waste and the cleanliness of our barangay. This helps to decrease the amount of waste that is being transported in the landfill. It also makes use of the recyclable materials for the future needs. Also, the mini garden beside the waste segregation facility is to help our environment by keeping it green and natural. So as for the objectives, we have a general objective of this project, which is this project aims to develop a design for a one-story waste segregation facility with mini garden at the vacant lot of Rizal Street, Barangay Poblacion, Bago City. And for its specific objective, we have specifically this project aims to develop a design of waste segregation facility with the following features. First, this facility is a 70 square meter with electricity and water supply. Second, 5 partitions for plastic bags, plastic bottles, cans, glass bottles, papers that are half cement and half steel matting. Third, a compost pit outside the facility which has a top length of 2 meter and its depth 0.5 meter, bottom length is 1.5 meter. Fourth, we have our one restroom dimensioned with 2 meter by 1.5 meter. Fifth, this facility also have a 2 sinks located inside and outside of the facility. And sixth, a mini garden beside the facility. Scope and limitations. The scope of this project is a design of a waste segregation facility that is 70 square meter. This study discusses the planning of the project and the budget requirement. This study will only focus on the problem of the barangay, which is the improper waste segregation. The study aims to find a solution for the problem of the barangay, and that is the waste segregation facility. The design of this project does not include the light around the excess lot of the project. This study will not provide any other solution to deal with the problem. It also takes into consideration of the limited knowledge of the researchers. The significance of the study, this project aims to benefit our Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Second, the barangay officials. Third, residents of Barangay Poblacion. And fourth, the researchers. Department of Environment and Natural Resources. This study will benefit the Department of Environment and Natural Resources to promote the proper way of segregation and the 3 R's, which is the reduce, reuse, and recycle advocacy in the barangay that could contribute in preserving our environment. Second, the barangay officials of Barangay Poblacion. This project will help the barangay officials in their Clean and Green program. Third, the residents of Barangay Poblacion. This project will benefit the residents of Barangay Poblacion to have a place for segregation of waste that could help them in cleanliness of the community and a mini garden to get some vegetables and fruits. Fourth, the researchers. This study would help the researchers to have a reference for a future-related research studies. So as for the concept of the study, we have here our project, which is the waste segregation facility that promotes a waste management. Under a waste segregation facility, its function is to promote a proper waste disposal and segregation. And to classify our waste, we have a biodegradable and non-biodegradable. So biodegradable are leaves and papers, which can be also moved in a compost pit and that can be fertilizers for our mini garden. So we have here the non-biodegradable side, which are the plastic bags, plastic bottles, cans, glass bottles. It also means that non-biodegradable can be recyclable. So as for the construction flow of this project, we have here a plan that includes our floor plan, foundation plan, footing and column details, beam details, wall details, our roof framing plan and its trusses, its electrical and plumbing layout. So each plan has its estimates regarding of the cost of the materials, cost of the labor, and also after the estimates we can do our financing. So under the plans, we have here the permits and insurance. It is important for the researcher to have a permits and insurance while doing this project. For the site preparation, that included our site clearing, site surveying, soil testing, site investigation, and our layout design. So I have here a picture of our site where this project will be located. So here, as you can see, it is needed for a site clearing because of trees and grasses. It is located in the Rizal Street, Barangay Poblacion. We can proceed to the foundation. After foundation, we can now frame our windows and doors, then the roof framing, then our plumbing plan, electrical plan, and we can finish our project. As you can see in the picture, that is the perspective of our waste segregation facility. For its floor plan, consider it has a length of 10 meters and a width of 7 meters. In the floor plan, we have one comfort room and a sink in the inside of the facility, 5 partitions for our waste segregation. These are plastic bags, plastic bottles, glass bottles, cans, and papers. On the entrance, the space is for the collecting and segregating area. So the sink of the outside of the facility. And for the foundation plan, the researcher indicated that the elevation of fill must be 0.40 meters, that the elevation of the comfort room is 0.35 meters. This facility has 8 columns. Column details, we have 0.30 and 0.10 footing height. It has 5 pieces by 10 mm diameter stirrup at 5 cm spacing. 5 pieces of 10 mm diameter stirrup at 7 cm spacing. 10 meter diameter stirrup at 0.20 meter spacing. Beam details, we can use a deform bar 10 mm diameter. For wall details for partition, it has a length of 3 meter. It has a height of 2.7 meter. The measurement of cement from the flooring is 1.35 meter. And it is laid on top by a steel matting of 1.35 meter. So next we have our roof framing and truss detail. So for our roof framing plan, we can use a galvanized 2x4 inches C parlance at 0.40 mm gauge. Length is 9 meters, width is 12 meters. For our truss A detail, galvanized 2x4 inches C parlance at 0.40 mm gauge also. For our sanitary layout, this facility has only one comfort room, one water closet, one lavatory, one clean out, and one floor drain. We can use a 50 mm diameter PVC orange pipe, a 100 mm diameter PVC orange pipe going to our septic tank. For the water line layout of this facility, we can use a 12.7 mm PVC blue cold water line. We have also here a 20 diameter main water meter. For electrical power layout, we have a 3 convenience outlet. For the electrical lighting layout, we have 9 lighting bulbs which has a 50 watts. So the computation of loads, for our circuit number 1 lighting outlet at 50 watts, we have a total of 1.82 ampere. And for our circuit number 2, which is convenience outlet, we have a total of 2.45 development cost, which we have a total for our cost of materials 566,535. Cost of labor, we need a 309,400. Summary of our development cost, adding the cost of materials and cost of labor, which give us the total of 875,935 pesos. So for the summary of this waste segregation facility, presentation is 70 square meter located in Rizal Street, Barangay Poblacion. It has 5 partitions good for segregating the waste of the community. And then 1 comfort room, then 2 sinks inside and outside. This would also help a contribution on our barangay to have a greener place and a clean environment, and also the collected materials such as recyclable materials which are non-biodegradable can be used for future project purposes. It can be recovered, and so the waste being delivered in the landfill will be reduced. And for the mini garden, the residents can get vegetables and fruit. Again, for the summary of our development cost, which give us a total of 875,935. So this ends my presentation regarding of my waste segregation facility. Thank you and God bless.